Welcome, everyone, to the Real Whovians cast. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Ben. What's up, Ben?
Hello.
What's up, Suzy?
Howdy.
All right, so I promised on my Facebook pages that we would probably do double the amount of Real Whovians cast this week because I noticed that only a couple were done last week, and I do want to give people more Doctor Who, even though there's less Doctor Who out there. The only thing I could add today is that I believe Mark Gatiss he went to see Hamilton play. I believe it was in the city, New York City. Am I right, Ben, or no? Did you see that on Twitter?
No, I didn't.
Well, I don't know if it was in New York City. I'm pretty sure it was, but we'll verify that. And he bumped into Jodie Whittaker. Now, I don't even know where Jodie Whittaker was. Could it be that she was at the play also? Or was it she just bumped into him in New York? Or I don't know. But they had a nice picture on Twitter together,
Cool.
which is like, it was nice. It was cute. I mean, I can only hope that. I mean, I want Mark Gatiss to stay on as a writer. I mean, I may be in the minority there, but
Yeah.
I like some of his stuff, and I think that maybe if he's not part of the regular team, they should do like a guest writer or something. I think Chibnall should really open it up and like maybe let Russell T Davies do an episode, maybe do just so it's not like a closed off. I think it should be like a token of like that we're going in the right direction. If he did something besides the norm, what do you think, Ben?
I agree.
I mean, right, the way Moffat was just like, all these people were his people. And even, I mean, I'm not saying it's his fault that Peter Jackson didn't write, but
I was hoping he was going to do that.
We were promised, kind of, that was going to happen or something.
Yeah.
So, I don't know what that's about. What do you feel, Suzy? Do you think that Mark Gatiss should be like a guest writer or stay on with Doctor Who, writing for Doctor Who?
Now, how many episodes did he write for Doctor Who?
Like 10, right?
Okay.
A lot.
Okay.
An idiot. Yeah.
Is that like David Tennant or Matt Smith or both?
He did Capaldi. He did two in Capaldi's run. He did.
He did Tennant. He did.
I think he did Smith.
He did Smith, and he did.
Eccleston.
Yeah.
Oh,
I believe.
So
all four of them. So then he's done all four of them.
He did Unquiet Dead. That was his first one.
Okay.
Right? He did Idiot's Lantern. Right? Ben?
I'm looking up which ones he's.
All right, Idiot's Lantern. Well, Unquiet Dead, right? Just tell me if I'm right. Idiot's Lantern. Right?
Yeah, Unquiet Dead, The Idiot's Lantern. He was the writer on both of those. He was an actor. He played Richard Lazarus in the Lazarus Experiment.
Yes. And he also wrote episodes from Matt Smith's era.
Yep, writer and actor Danny Boy in Victory of the Daleks.
Yeah, he also wrote Victory of the Daleks.
Yep.
He was a chess player in Wedding River Song, right?
Yep, and he was Danny Boy again in The Good Man Goes to War, and he wrote Night Terrace.
Night Terrace, yes.
He wrote Cold War, The Crimson Horror, Robots of Sherwood, Sleep No More, Empress of Mars.
Okay, now you've mentioned ones that I've already seen.
Yeah, Robots of Sherwood.
So I did see those.
And Adventure in Space and Time also.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, and I saw that one as well. So, yeah, I guess I didn't realize how many episodes of his I had seen.
Now, just because we've seen him with the 13th Doctor doesn't mean he's going to be writing. You just saw her. But I am voting for him to come back. Well, I think he should come back.
I think experienced people that have been associated with Doctor Who before should come back because I think they need a chance to spread their wings even further than they've already done. So, we could get a really complicated story. And I like complicated stories because they're those stories that are not going to be told in a little less than an hour. If I can get a 2-parter or a 3-parter, I'm excited.
Right.
But you know, that's just me. And remember, the reason why I liked Baker to begin with is because he was on the show for so long and we got a chance to see his character stretch and be the doctor. If he could do that some more, I'd be greatly appreciative. I know that recently there has been some new releases for Big Finish. I don't know if you guys heard about them. And I believe there's 3 with David Tennant right now that are out.
Well, the Big Finish with David Tennant, I have the 3 with Donna Noble, and 3 are coming out with Billy Piper. We already talked about that on the air.
Yeah.
So we do know about that.
And then there's, I don't know if you know about these, the ones with David Bradley.
Yes, we already covered that.
We
already did the Real Whovians cast on that. We covered that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've been trying to catch up. I've been ping-ponging back and forth between different things. And I love, oh, by the way, I have to say this. I love you guys' conspiracy thoughts on what the Christmas episode is going to be. I think it's so awesome.
Yeah, Beth.
They released, somehow the synopsis of this year's Christmas special got released online.
Yeah, go ahead.
It says, 2 doctors stranded in a forbidding snowscape, refusing to face regeneration, and a British Army captain seemingly destined to die in the First World War, but taken from the trenches to play his part in the Doctor's story. This is the magical last chapter in the 12th Doctor's epic adventure. He must face his past to decide his future, and the Doctor will realize the resilience of humanity, discovering hope in his darkest frozen moment. It's the end of an era, but the Doctor's journey is only just beginning.
Yes. Now, again, we already know what the synopsis was, just common sense. We heard at the end of the finale, no, I will not change. No, I will not change. Both of them don't want to regenerate. So we know that's the case. We know the snowy landscape. We know that. We know the captain. We saw from the trailer. They're going to shoot each other. They already leaked that it was like the Christmas truce. But so they didn't really say what the cause of the time distortion was, which, according to Moffat, like months ago and a year ago, he was saying how Clara and Ashilda are in trouble. Like only he knows because he's the writer, and that they're going to be causing some damage or wrecking time. So, I mean, if anybody puts 1 and 1 together, they'll get 2, and they'll say, okay, Clara and Ashilda caused the time mix-up, possibly. Now, that may not happen, but if Clara's in the Christmas special, that could be the reason why she's in it. Hey, Stephen Price. Hello, Stephen Price.
Hello there.
How are you, sir?
All right.
All right. So, Stephen, we're trying to conduct a theory on what caused the time distortion for the Christmas special that we're about to see. Do you think the chances are good that Clara is responsible with Ashilda for screwing up time?
Could be, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Moffat did say at a convention that they're in trouble. They don't really know how to fly the TARDIS. They're, doing all these different things that she's supposed to be put back to face the Raven. So by her not doing that, it could cause a problem. So what's your take, Stephen? You're going to see the Christmas special, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You don't know yet on the first episode, right?
No.
Okay. I guess it's just like the same attitude as everybody else. Like we'll see what happens with Capaldi. After that, we make our own determination, right?
I'm gonna wait until somebody reviews the first episode of Jodie, whatever her name is.
Okay, Whittaker, yeah.
To see what it's like.
Oh, so you're not even gonna watch it? You're gonna wait?
I'm not gonna watch it until If they say it's a piece of junk, I just won't bother.
Okay. I'm gonna give it a chance. I'm gonna watch it. You know, I'm committed to Doctor Who. I want to see. I'm not happy about at all, Stephen Price, about the decision. I'm torn. I'm like angry. I'm not mad at her, but I just felt it was forced, and the only way to know for sure I mean, we have to see how the writing is. So we'll find out together, I guess, and see what's going.
I think you've forgotten to mention the news over here. The Doctor Who experience in Cardiff is shut.
Yes, we covered that. We talked about Capaldi making a video for the final day of the experience. Yeah. Now, what's going to happen, being that you're there? Are they going to move in a different location?
No news as yet. What they're going to do.
I know that the lease was up.
As soon as it closed, the next day they were taking all the, you know, when it says Doctor Who experience, all that has disappeared now.
Right. I think that, because I remember they were saying that they couldn't renew the lease, the people that own the building, they didn't want, they're doing something with it. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that it's moved to a different location so that way everybody can still enjoy it. I can only hope and pray.
The rumor it's going to Manchester, but it's just a rumor.
Right. Now, do you think Chibnall has his writers already, right? Because they're going to be filming. I guess the scripts are done. They're going to start filming in a couple of weeks, right? In about sometime in October. So I guess they're all completely done. Now, we don't know about episode count or anything, right? We haven't heard anything about it being.
No.
We'll probably find that out later on. And we haven't heard anything about guest stars or actors or even companions.
It's keeping it very quiet.
Yeah, I think that maybe the whole thing with the companion thing might have been bold too. That maybe that's not true, just to throw people off and be distracted. Just like they said, oh yeah, the Doctor's a man, he's going to be a man, and then meanwhile nobody's suspecting, you know. So I'm hoping.
Because there's no news, the media are making all this up.
Yeah. I mean, we're grasping at straws here. We're trying to do a cast on it. I mean, we saw Mark Gatiss that went to the Hamilton play. I believe it's in the city, unless it's in another area. I'm not sure. Maybe it's over. Is there Hamilton playing overseas?
Is what?
Is there the Hamilton play? Is that in the UK? Okay. So we don't know, but Jodie Whittaker, he bumped into Jodie Whittaker the other day. He took a nice picture. What do you think? Do you like Mark Gatiss's writing, Stephen Price? Do you think that he should?
Yeah. I've always have, yeah.
So you would want him to stay, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah, I'd be too. What about, now we heard Pearl Mackie is doing another play on, in over there. And she's good. She's been in a few plays, right? So we haven't heard anything. Did we hear anything about Peter Capaldi? What is his next role? We don't know, right?
No idea.
Nothing. We know what Moffat's doing. Moffat and Gatiss is doing Dracula. So I think I don't know if they're going to immediately jump into it or if they're going to take a little break. I mean, they're already on break, I guess. So, and I know Sherlock is done for now because the contracts.
Yeah, Peter Capaldi would make a good Van Helsing.
He would.
Yeah.
We already said that he should be, but I think even the fans asked him too. They asked Moffat if he's going to be. He didn't say anything. So, and then we have to talk about. We talked about David Bradley doing the audios. I don't know if I'm crazy about the first Master that the first Doctor's going to face with Ian and Barbara and Susan. I'm not crazy about it, but then again, Big Finish supposedly isn't canon, as far as I'm understood. I don't know, so we're gonna have to see. What about you, Ben? Anything?
Yeah, I kind of think it's weird for the first Doctor to have a Master when he never did in the show.
Yeah,
and that just brings someone back to be the time meddler, the meddling monk.
Right. They could have did that, unless they're not allowed to. I don't know.
Celestial Toy Maker.
And unfortunately, the K9 movie is still happening. I think it's delayed, though, but it's still happening. What about you, Suzy? Are you looking forward to? Because I'm hearing now we got the pictures for David Tennant's second season Oreos with Billy Piper as Rose. Who do you think should be with him in the third season of Big Finish? Do you think it should be Martha Jones?
I liked Martha.
Yeah.
I would definitely have her as the next companion.
Okay.
It's just it's something. Their relationship is very unique. It's not like any other companion. It's
right.
It's not in love, although she is big time crushing on him.
Right.
But I think it's deeper than that.
Right.
So, I mean, she could be his contemporary for sure.
Okay. We also heard that Karen Gillan, Arthur Darvill, and Matt Smith were in disguise for the last convention. They're hanging out, which is cool. I just wish that they would sign up Matt Smith for Big Finish as well. I mean, if they're free here or there to do more stuff, maybe they could do a follow-up. Maybe Moffat could do a Big Finish follow-up to Weeping Angels or something. And I wish they can get Christopher Eccleston to do Big Finish also.
Definitely.
Yeah, he's doing some play right now, isn't he?
He's doing a show, right? And I don't know about a play, but I know he's doing a show.
I've got the Ninth Doctor Chronicles, and there's Mark Gatiss is imitating Christopher Eccleston.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Very good. We also heard that Russell T. Davies had made it canon.
Not Mark Gatiss. So what's the guy that does the voice of the Daleks?
Nicholas
Briggs.
Voice of Eccleston.
Oh, okay. We also heard that what was I just saying now?
Russell T. Davies brought back Harriet
Oh,
Jones,
yeah,
Prime Minister.
Harriet Jones, Prime Minister. She was not killed by the Daleks at the end of it was in Journey's End or Stone Earth? Was Stone Earth? One of the two parts there. She wasn't killed. I think it was in Journey's. It might have been Stone Earth. Or Journey's End. So Harriet Jones, Prime Minister's. Oh no, it was probably in Journey's End. Yeah. Right? Or Stone Earth? Stone Earth. I can't go back for it. So yeah, she was killed supposedly by the Daleks, but now she wasn't killed. We never saw her die on camera. I don't know if they're going to show it in, her appear again in Series 11. So you never know. Anything, Ben?
Like news?
Yeah.
And I was checking, nothing really.
Nothing, right? All right, so and it's still a while. Was it like over 100 days till Christmas special? So we got a while for that. Hopefully we get a trailer. Hopefully we get some casting news or location shoots. Hopefully they throw us a bone, you know?
It's almost October. They should give us another trailer.
Yes, I agree. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. Steve Price, thank you. Suzy, Ben, take care. Bye for now.